In this video, I'll provide an overview of our Part 5 peer review and feedback assignment. So here we are on our homepage, and I'm going to go ahead and click onto the weekly modules button. Now recall in our course modules page, I have a module dedicated just to our Airbnb research project. So all the materials, resources, videos, and assignments can be found in one place. And this video focuses primarily on the Part 5 peer review and feedback. I'll go ahead and scroll down to our weekly modules though. So last week you put together a research presentation and submitted it into Canvas for grading. And then in this week's module, if you scroll further, you are now going to share your research presentation again, but in a discussion board for your peers. So if you were unable to finish your presentation last week and you still need help, please contact me immediately so I can help you with your project so you still have time to share it with your peers. So the video that you're watching right now is this link right here, and the assignment is the third link here. And you'll notice the dates that are listed on it saying that you need to post your presentation by Tuesday, November 26th, so that your peers have enough time to watch your presentation and give feedback by Sunday. In addition, in this week's module, it's a great time to catch up on any missing homework or improve your scores. You can do an extra credit assignment as well as study for the final exam. So I'll go ahead and click onto the Part 5 peer review and feedback assignment so you can see what that looks like. So based on those students who submit their presentation on time in Canvas a few days ago, I'm going to be creating groups of 4 students so that when you go into this discussion board, you will already be placed into a group. You don't have to do anything. And all you have to do is post your presentation, and only those in your group will be able to see your presentation. Now the expectation is everybody's going to be watching at least 3 presentations. And again, the presentations last around 5 to 7 minutes, give or take. And so this is a manageable number of presentations that you'll watch. And more importantly, when you're watching these presentations with narration, you're going to give each other feedback. So this assignment is worth 15 points, 5 points for each presentation that you respond to. And it's good practice to be critical of statistical data that's presented to you. How accurate is it? Where did it come from? Was it set up properly? Is it trustworthy? So this will give you a chance to give each other feedback on what is going well and what can be improved upon. Note that if our groups don't perfectly have 4 students in every single group, I will adjust the points even if you're in a slightly smaller group with like 3 people, so that you'll still get full credit if you give everyone in your group feedback. You do not have to evaluate your own presentation. You'll end up doing that in the Part 6 when you write your reflection. So with the feedback that you'll get from me and your peers, you're going to write a reflection during finals week. But for this assignment, the 3 questions you want to make sure to answer in each of your peer posts for each presentation that you watch is 1, what questions or curiosities do you have about their presentation? And this can be more from a content perspective or from a statistical perspective. Question 2, you need to give at least 1 piece of positive feedback and explain why. Don't just say good job, be very specific. This will help the person understand where their strengths are and what they can continue doing for future presentations. You are welcome to provide more than 1 positive piece of feedback, but at a minimum, please provide 1. And then the item 3, you need to give at least 1 suggestion for improvement and explain why. Again, be specific and you are welcome to provide more than 1. I find that for most students, this last one can be a struggle because we tend to want to be positive and we worry about hurting each other's feelings, but no presentation is ever perfect. There is always room for improvement. So you need to find something, otherwise you will not get full credit for the assignment. So as you're giving feedback to one another, remember that this is going to be helpful for your peer when they write their Part 6 reflection at the end of the semester. This is where you'll be reflecting on everything you've learned, and so the more feedback you get from each other and from me, the easier it will be to write your reflection. So if you have any questions, just let me know.